Today we will talk about motivating employees. In the beginning, we need to understand the concept of motivation, what it is, why it's important, and what are the four major perspectives on motivation. An overview. What is motivation and how does it work? And why is motivation important? Motivation is a psychological process that drives and directs goal-directed behavior. It involves the internal factors that stimulate and guide individuals towards achieving their objectives. However, motivation cannot be observed directly in others. It must be inferred from their behavior. There are two main types of motivation: extrinsic and intrinsic. Extrinsic motivation refers to the drive to perform a task or behavior in order to receive external rewards or avoid punishment. This includes receiving a salary, bonuses, or recognition from others. Intrinsic motivation, on the other hand, is the internal drive that comes from within an individual. It is fueled by personal satisfaction, enjoyment, and a sense of accomplishment derived from performing the task itself. Motivation is important for several reasons. 1. Attracting talent. Motivation plays a crucial role in attracting talented individuals to join an organization. When prospective employees perceive the organization as a place where they can fulfill their goals and aspirations, they are more likely to be motivated to work there. 2. Retaining employees. Motivation is essential for employee retention. When individuals feel motivated and engaged in their work, they are more likely to stay with the organization. This is particularly important during both good and challenging economic times. 3. Attendance and punctuality. Motivation influences employees' attendance and punctuality. When individuals are motivated, they are more likely to show up for work regularly and be punctual, reducing absenteeism and lateness issues. 4. Engagement. Motivated employees are more engaged in their work. They have a strong sense of commitment, passion, and involvement, which leads to higher quality work and better customer service. 5. Going above and beyond. Motivated individuals are more likely to go the extra mile and perform tasks beyond their job requirements. They exhibit organizational citizenship behaviors, such as helping colleagues, suggesting improvements, and taking initiative. Creating an environment that fosters motivation is crucial for organizations. This can be achieved by aligning individual and organizational goals, providing opportunities for growth and development, offering meaningful recognition and rewards, promoting a positive work culture, and encouraging autonomy and involvement in decision-making. As you see, this diagram explains the factors that affect motivation and employee engagement. It shows that both personal and contextual factors can influence how employees feel and behave at work. Here are some examples. Personal factors. These are the characteristics and preferences of the individual employee, such as their personality, ability, needs, attitudes, values, and work attitudes. For example, an employee who has a high need for achievement may be more motivated by challenging tasks and feedback than an employee who has a low need for achievement. On the other hand, contextual factors refer to the aspects of the work environment and situation that can impact employee motivation and engagement. Group norms, communication technology, leader behavior, organizational design, HR practices, and job design. For example, An employee who works in a supportive and cooperative culture may be more engaged than an employee who works in a competitive and individualistic culture. As you can see, here is a simple model of motivation. This model explains the process of motivation. Let's explore this process with examples. 1. Unfulfilled need. A person desires recognition for their hard work and achievements in the workplace. 2. Motivation. The person is motivated to seek ways to fulfill their need for recognition. They may actively seek opportunities to showcase their skills, take on challenging projects, or strive for promotions. 3. Behaviors. The person engages in behaviors that they believe will satisfy their need for recognition. They may consistently produce high-quality work, demonstrate leadership abilities, collaborate effectively with colleagues, or take initiative in solving problems. 4. Rewards. As a result of their behaviors, the person receives rewards. Extrinsic rewards may include a salary increase, a bonus, a promotion, or public recognition. Intrinsic rewards may include a sense of accomplishment, pride, or personal fulfillment. 5. Feedback. The person receives feedback that informs them about the effectiveness of their behaviors in satisfying their need for recognition. Positive feedback, such as praise from a supervisor or appreciation from colleagues, reinforces their motivation and encourages them to continue their efforts. Negative feedback may lead to adjustments in their behaviors or strategies to improve their chances of obtaining rewards in the future. It's important to note that the process of motivation and reward is dynamic and can vary from person to person and situation to situation. The examples provided illustrate a general framework, but individual experiences and preferences can influence the specific needs, motivations, behaviors, rewards, and feedback. Okay, now what are the 4 major perspectives on motivation? We have content, process, job design, and reinforcement. Content theories summarize various perspectives on what motivates individuals, such as Maslow's hierarchy of needs, McClelland's acquired needs theory, Desai and Ryan's self-determination theory, and Herzberg's two-factor theory, which differentiate between factors contributing to satisfaction and dissatisfaction at work. Process theories shift focus to how thoughts and perceptions influence behavior, including equity/justice theory, expectancy theory, and goal-setting theory, which highlight the importance of fairness, perceived attainability, and specific, challenging goals in driving motivation. Job design theories center on designing roles to enhance employee satisfaction and performance, with examples like scientific management theory, job enlargement, job enrichment, and the job characteristics model, all aiming to align job demands with individual capabilities and psychological needs. Reinforcement theory differs by proposing that motivation stems from behavioral consequences rather than unmet needs, highlighting the role of rewards and punishments in shaping behavior. However, we will discuss each perspective in detail in this chapter. The first theory we will talk about is Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory proposes that individuals are motivated by a series of needs arranged in a hierarchical order. The theory suggests that needs are never completely satisfied, and individuals strive to fulfill the needs that are currently unmet. The 5 levels of needs in Maslow's hierarchy are: 1. Physiological needs. These are the most basic needs required for survival, such as food, water, shelter, and sleep. 2. Safety needs. Once physiological needs are met, individuals seek safety and security, both physically and emotionally. This includes protection from harm, stability, and a sense of order. 3. Love or belonging needs. After safety needs are fulfilled, individuals desire social connections, love, and a sense of belonging. This includes relationships, friendships, and being part of a community or group. 4. Esteem needs. Once the lower level needs are met, individuals strive for esteem needs, which include both external esteem, such as recognition, status, and achievement, and internal esteem, such as self-respect and self-confidence. 5. Self-actualization. This is the highest level of need in Maslow's hierarchy. Self-actualization is the desire for personal growth, fulfillment of one's potential, and the pursuit of meaningful goals and aspirations. Regarding the application of the hierarchy of needs theory to motivate employees, it's important to note that research does not strongly support Maslow's theory. While the theory remains popular among managers and management educators, studies have demonstrated that it presents an oversimplified view of human motivation and the impact of needs. However, Maslow's work did emphasize the significance of recognizing that employees have needs beyond just earning a paycheck. Managers should be aware of this and consider the broader needs of their employees. While striving to meet higher-level needs may not directly motivate employees, addressing the foundational physiological and safety needs is crucial. By creating a work environment that provides a sense of security and meets basic needs, managers can help employees focus on their work rather than being preoccupied with unsatisfied needs. The second theory is McClelland's acquired needs. McClelland's acquired needs theory posits that human motivation is driven by three distinct needs. 1. Need for achievement. This need fuels individuals to pursue excellence, take on challenges, and achieve personal goals. They thrive on tasks with a moderate challenge and value feedback and rewards tied to their performance. 2. Need for affiliation. This need drives individuals to seek social bonds, enjoy teamwork, and prioritize harmonious relationships. They prefer environments that offer social interaction and foster personal connections. 3. Need for power. This need compels individuals to influence and control others. They are drawn to leadership roles, decision-making authority, and seek recognition. The expression of this need can be both constructive and destructive, depending on the individual's motives. The third theory is Desai and Ryan's self-determination. Self-determination theory posits that individuals are motivated to grow and thrive, driven by three fundamental psychological needs: competence, autonomy, and relatedness. Managers can leverage this theory to motivate employees effectively. Competence. Employees crave a sense of capability and mastery in their roles. Managers can facilitate this by offering learning opportunities, providing constructive feedback, recognizing achievements, and assigning tasks that are challenging yet achievable. Autonomy. Employees desire freedom and control over their work. Managers can empower them by allowing flexibility, involving them in decision-making, encouraging idea expression, and promoting self-direction. Relatedness. Employees seek social connections and a sense of belonging. Managers can nurture this by fostering a supportive and inclusive environment encouraging teamwork, facilitating open communication, and acknowledging employees' contributions. By addressing these needs, managers can create a workplace culture that enhances intrinsic motivation, leading to increased engagement, satisfaction, and personal growth among employees. The last theory in the content perspective is Herzberg's two-factor theory. Herzberg's two-factor theory suggests that work satisfaction and dissatisfaction are influenced by two sets of factors: hygiene factors and motivating factors. 1. Hygiene factors. These factors are associated with job dissatisfaction and relate to the job context or the environment in which people work. Examples of hygiene factors include working conditions, salary and benefits, company policies, interpersonal relationships, and job security. Their presence or absence does not necessarily lead to satisfaction, but their absence can result in dissatisfaction. By ensuring that hygiene factors are reasonable and meet employees' basic needs, managers can eliminate sources of dissatisfaction and create a more positive work environment. 2. Motivating factors. These factors are associated with job satisfaction and relate to the job content or the rewards of work performance. Motivating factors include achievement, recognition, responsibility, personal growth, and advancement opportunities. These factors are intrinsic to the work itself and can contribute to employees' sense of fulfillment, engagement, and satisfaction. By providing opportunities for employees to experience these motivating factors, managers can enhance job satisfaction and foster a more motivated and productive workforce. To improve overall job satisfaction, Herzberg suggested that managers should first focus on addressing hygiene factors to eliminate sources of dissatisfaction. Once the hygiene factors are reasonably met, the emphasis should shift to providing motivating factors to encourage job satisfaction and intrinsic motivation. By understanding and addressing both sets of factors, managers can create a work environment that minimizes dissatisfaction and maximizes motivation, leading to higher levels of employee satisfaction, engagement, and performance. Now let's discuss process perspectives on employee motivation. The first theory we have is equity justice theory. Equity theory is a model of motivation that focuses on people's desire for fairness and justice in social exchanges. It suggests that individuals strive to maintain a sense of equity or fairness in their relationships and compare their inputs and outputs, rewards, with those of others. The theory is based on the concept of cognitive dissonance, which refers to the discomfort people experience when their beliefs or attitudes are inconsistent with their behavior. In the context of equity theory, when individuals perceive an inequity in their inputs and outputs compared to others, it creates cognitive dissonance and motivates them to take action to restore equity. Employees who perceive under-reward relative to their inputs may respond to the inequity in various negative ways, such as reducing their inputs, seeking to change the rewards they receive, distorting the perception of inequity, changing the comparison point, or even leaving the situation. On the other hand, employees who perceive fairness and equity are more likely to support organizational change, cooperate in group settings, and seek resolution through internal channels rather than resorting to external remedies. Equity theory, closely related to justice theory, encompasses three types of justice that influence perceptions of fairness in the workplace. 1. Distributive justice. concerns the perceived fairness in how rewards and resources are distributed among employees, focusing on proportional allocation based on individual contributions. 2. Procedural justice involves the perceived fairness of the processes used for decision-making and reward allocation, highlighting the importance of consistency, transparency, and employee participation in these processes. 3. Interactional justice deals with the perceived fairness of interpersonal treatment and communication during the execution of procedures and reward distribution, emphasizing respect and dignity in organizational interactions. These theories are valuable for managers and employees alike, aiding managers in addressing employee concerns and ensuring fair reward systems, while employees can use this knowledge to motivate peers and identify areas for workplace improvement. The second theory is expectancy theory. Expectancy theory is a motivation theory that suggests that individuals are motivated to act in certain ways based on their beliefs about the relationship between effort, performance, and outcomes. It consists of three key elements. 1. Expectancy. This element refers to an individual's belief that their effort will result in a desired level of performance. It is the perception of the probability that effort will lead to successful performance. If employees believe that their efforts will likely lead to the desired performance, they are more motivated to exert the necessary effort. 2. Instrumentality. Instrumentality is the belief that successful performance will lead to desired outcomes or rewards. It is the perception of the probability that performance will be linked to the desired outcomes. Employees need to believe that their performance will be recognized and rewarded to be motivated to perform well. 3. Valence. Valence represents the value or importance that individuals place on the outcomes or rewards they may receive. It is the subjective attractiveness or desirability of the outcomes. Different employees may have varying valence for different rewards based on their personal preferences and needs. To effectively use expectancy theory for employee motivation, managers should 1. Identify valued rewards. Understand what rewards matter to employees by recognizing individual preferences, whether financial, recognition, career advancement, or other incentives. 2. Define clear job objectives and performance expectations. Set specific goals and performance standards, ensuring employees understand expectations and can link efforts to desired outcomes. 3. Ensure a clear link between performance and rewards. Establish a transparent connection between high performance and rewards, ensuring employees know their efforts will be objectively evaluated and rewarded fairly. 4. Build trust and credibility. Demonstrate the ability and commitment to deliver promised rewards for desired performance, fostering trust through consistency in rewarding performance and open communication. Okay, the last theory is goal setting. Goal-setting theory posits that specific and challenging goals enhance motivation and performance. It outlines 4 mechanisms explaining its effectiveness. 1. Direct attention. Goals focus individuals on relevant tasks, improving time and energy allocation. 2. Regulate effort. Difficulty and time constraints influence effort, with challenging goals yielding higher performance. 3. Increase persistence. Goals promote persistence in overcoming obstacles, fostering motivation and determination. 4. Foster strategies. Goal setting encourages action plans, enhancing success likelihood with a systematic approach. Stretch goals exceed expected achievements, inspiring exceptional results through significant effort and innovation. Goal orientations reflect attitudes towards goals, with learning goal orientation emphasizing skill development and performance goal orientation seeking validation from others. Practical implications of goal-setting theory include: 1. Specific goals. Clear and defined goals provide direction. 2. Necessary conditions. Feedback, participation, and resources support effective goal setting. 3. Action plans. Goals should be linked to strategies for attainment. 4. Performance feedback. Coupled with challenging goals, feedback enhances motivation and performance. Understanding and applying goal-setting principles empowers managers and individuals to set motivating goals, improving performance and achievement. In the other section on motivation, we will discuss job design perspectives on motivation. In this section, we have 3 topics: fitting people to jobs, fitting jobs to people, and the job characteristics model. 5 job attributes for better work outcomes. Job design encompasses how an organization distributes and structures work tasks among its employees, while also leveraging motivational theories to boost job satisfaction and performance. 2 contrasting approaches exist: fitting people to jobs, traditionally utilized in roles like assembly lines, and fitting jobs to people, which emphasizes aligning tasks with individuals' skills and interests. The former assumes individuals will adapt gradually to any work situation, often simplifying tasks through techniques like scientific management. However, this approach can lead to negative outcomes such as job dissatisfaction. In contrast, the modern approach tailors jobs to individuals' strengths and preferences, aiming to enhance job satisfaction, motivation, and performance through job enrichment techniques like increased responsibility and autonomy. Okay, now fitting jobs to people. Fitting jobs to people operates on the premise that individuals are underutilized in their roles and crave more variety, challenges, and responsibility, influenced by Herzberg's theory. This approach, popularized in the United States through the adoption of work teams, seeks to align the work environment with employees' capabilities and motivations, fostering both high performance and job satisfaction. Managers face the challenge of making work compatible with workers, employing techniques such as job enlargement and job enrichment. Job enlargement involves expanding tasks to provide variety and motivation, but may not significantly enhance job performance. Job enrichment, rooted in Herzberg's motivator hygiene theory, incorporates motivating factors like responsibility and recognition, aiming for vertical loading to provide employees with more significant responsibilities and opportunities for growth. For instance, Intuit allows employees to dedicate time to personal projects, resulting in successful product innovations. The job characteristics model identifies 5 key job characteristics that influence employee motivation, performance, and satisfaction. 1. Skill variety. Jobs requiring a diverse range of skills are more engaging. 2. Task identity. Completing tasks from start to finish fosters ownership and accomplishment. 3. Task significance. Jobs with meaningful impact promote a sense of purpose. 4. Autonomy. Independence in decision-making empowers employees. 5. Feedback. Regular feedback aids performance improvement. These characteristics affect three psychological states: meaningfulness of work, responsibility for results, and knowledge of results, leading to enhanced motivation and satisfaction. To apply the model: 1. Diagnose the work environment by calculating the Motivating Potential Score, MPS. 2. Determine the need for job redesign based on MPS assessment. 3. Redesign jobs to enhance core characteristics, aiming to boost motivation, performance, and satisfaction. This approach facilitates the creation of a supportive work environment that promotes employee engagement and well-being. The last section we will discuss is reinforcement perspectives on motivation. This section includes two topics: the 4 types of behavior modification, positive reinforcement, negative reinforcement, extinction, and punishment, and using behavior modification to motivate employees. Okay, before discussing the types, you need to understand the meaning of reinforcement. Reinforcement encompasses actions that either encourage the repetition or deter the occurrence of a specific behavior. This could range from praising a child for tidying their room to reprimanding them for leaving a tricycle in the driveway. The 4 types of behavior modification are: 1. Positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement involves providing a positive consequence or reward to strengthen a desired behavior. By adding something desirable after the behavior, the likelihood of that behavior being repeated in the future increases. For example, praising an employee for completing a project on time can reinforce their punctuality and encourage similar behavior in the future. 2. Negative reinforcement. Negative reinforcement also strengthens behavior, but through the removal or avoidance of a negative stimulus. It involves removing something undesirable after the behavior, which increases the chances of the behavior being repeated. For instance, if an employee consistently meets their sales targets, their manager may remove an extra workload as a form of negative reinforcement to encourage continued performance. 3. Extinction. Extinction is a behavior modification technique that aims to weaken or eliminate a behavior by removing reinforcement altogether. In this case, the behavior is ignored or not reinforced, leading to a decrease in its occurrence over time. For example, if a child throws a tantrum to get attention, the parent might choose to ignore the behavior, which can eventually lead to its extinction. 4. Punishment. Punishment involves introducing a negative consequence or removing a positive stimulus to weaken a behavior and reduce its likelihood of recurrence. It aims to deter undesirable behaviors by associating them with unpleasant outcomes. An example of punishment is giving an employee a verbal reprimand for consistently being late to work, with the intention of discouraging tardiness. It's important to note that while punishment and extinction can be effective in suppressing unwanted behavior, they may have limitations and potential negative side effects. Positive reinforcement and negative reinforcement are generally considered more effective and preferable in promoting desired behaviors and maintaining a positive work or learning environment. Now, how can we use behavior modification to motivate employees? Using behavior modification techniques can be an effective way to motivate employees, but there are some considerations when applying positive reinforcement and punishment in the workplace. Let's explore them. In positive reinforcement, reward only desirable behavior. Clearly identify the specific behaviors that you want to reinforce and provide rewards or recognition for employees who exhibit those behaviors. Give rewards as soon as possible. Deliver the rewards or recognition promptly after the desired behavior occurs. This helps establish a clear link between the behavior and the positive consequence. Be clear about what behavior is desired. Communicate clearly and explicitly about the behaviors you want to see from employees. Provide specific guidelines and examples to ensure understanding. Have different rewards and recognize individual differences. Different employees may be motivated by different types of rewards. Consider individual preferences and offer a variety of rewards, such as monetary incentives, public recognition, or opportunities for growth and development. In punishment, punish only undesirable behavior. Clearly identify the behaviors that are considered undesirable and apply punishment selectively to those behaviors. Focus on correcting the behavior rather than punishing the individual. Give reprimands or disciplinary actions as soon as possible. Address undesirable behavior promptly to create a clear association between the behavior and the negative consequence. This helps employees understand the consequences of their actions. Be clear about what behavior is undesirable. Clearly communicate the specific behaviors that are not acceptable in the workplace. Provide guidelines and examples to ensure clarity and consistency. Administer punishment in private. When delivering disciplinary actions or reprimands, do so privately to maintain the employee's dignity and avoid unnecessary embarrassment. Combine punishment and positive reinforcement. While punishment is a tool to discourage undesirable behavior, it is essential to balance it with positive reinforcement for desired behaviors. Emphasize the importance of positive feedback, recognition, and rewards to motivate employees and create a supportive work environment.
Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe to channel.